Why are master resale rights a bunch of BS? Let's talk about it. My name is Nicole Willette. I own Breaking Even Communications, which is an online marketing company that's been in business for 15 years. So I've seen my share of get rich quick, fly by night operations. And I think master resale rights is just another one of them. But I'm going to go over today with you why I think that is and what I think you could do with your money instead. I want to talk about resale rights and master resale rights as it relates to something you've probably heard of, which is private labeling and white labeling, because they're all different things, but they can all apply to digital products. So, in a retail scenario, let's say that I go to a manufacturer and I buy 100 of these perfume oils for $5 each, right? So, I pay $500. They give me a box of 100 of these, and I turn around and sell them on my website for $10. So each one I sell, I make a $5 profit because remember, I bought them for $5, I'm selling them for 10. So that's a good amount of money. Now, affiliate marketing is a different scenario. I'm not going to a manufacturer, I'm not buying product, I'm not shipping product. I'm just saying, "Hey, I really like this perfume oil, guys. It's great. And if you go to this website and type in Nicole as the coupon code, you'll get a percentage off or a free gift or something," right? There's some incentive for you to put in the code. So let's say I'm affiliating. You go to the website, you buy it for $10. I get paid, let's say 5% commission. So I get paid 50 cents to sell this perfume oil. Now, I don't have the same problem that the retailer has of laying out the $500 and hoping I could sell it and all that, but I'm also making a lot less money. So I think what someone said was, huh, what if I could make the retail money, right? What if I could make a good amount of money, but I didn't have the retail risk? I had the benefits of being an affiliate, so like just being able to market it and stuff like that, but I was making more than 50 cents every time I sold something. Enter selling digital content. So you don't have the issue of having to lay out $500 for a box of 100 perfume oils, and I don't have to worry about running out of perfume oils, right? Like, cuz it's digital, I can sell infinite amount. I don't have to worry about shipping this and that it's gonna break or that it's not gonna arrive or that kind of thing. And it's something that I can theoretically produce with a computer in my brain. I don't typically need specialized equipment or anything like that. And with digital content, I can make more money than I could with affiliate sales, right, of physical products. And I don't have the traditional downsides of retail. So I think that's why this kind of thing seems attractive to people. The thing is that most people, when they think about selling digital content, they're thinking about ebooks and courses, but there is lots of digital things that you can purchase. You can buy graphics, you can buy templates, you can buy audio files. There's plenty of things that have value in the real world that exist digitally. So I wanted to talk today about the resale rights versus, white or private labeling products because they all work slightly differently in terms of who owns the product and what you're allowed to do with it. And this not only varies by situation, but also product to product. With resale rights, the person who creates the product owns it. Let's say that I created a digital course called Nicole's Masterclass, and you were like, "Wow, Nicole, I love your masterclass. I want to resell it." I say, "Great, that's awesome. Here you go. If you want to change the front page to put your logo on it too, feel free, but you can't change anything else about it because it's my product, it's my masterclass. It's perfect, right?" So you're allowed to resell my course with the resale rights. Now, with the master resale rights, same idea, right? Who owns it? The creator owns it. Again, Nicole's masterclass owned by Nicole. But in addition to being able to sell the course, you can sell the rights to resell the course to other people. But also, you can't really change much of it because it's Nicole's masterclass. You're just selling the rights to sell Nicole's masterclass to other people. Now, with both resell and master resell rights, you're basically agreeing to resell the product and you got to follow my rules because I created the product, I own the product. So I want to show you an example of the agreement you're agreeing to when you agree to sell a certain master resell course that's very popular right now. Let's take a look at that agreement. So I'm not going to go over this whole thing, but I will link in the show notes to it in case you want to see it. Currently, it's 13 pages long. I think it's just going to keep getting longer. So let's take a look at the distribution rights. I'm going to change the word licensee to you, pretending that you purchased the master resell rights. Can you sell the product? Yes. Can you sell resell rights or master resell rights? Yes. Can you include the product in a bundle or package and sell it at a higher price? Yes. Can the product be added to a paid membership site? Yes. Can members of a paid membership site download the product and be granted resale rights? No. Can you distribute the product for free? No. Can you offer the product as a bonus to another product being sold? No. Can the product be sold at auction sites such as eBay? No. Can the product be sold and used in a dime sale event? No. Can video training included in the product be modified in any way? No. Can video training included in the product be uploaded to other hosts without modification? Yes. Is the minimum sale price for the product $497? Yes. Can you sell the product at any price above $497? Yes. Can discounts be applied to the product sale? Yes, provided that the discounted price does not fall below the minimum sale price of $497. Can you offer cashback promotions? Yes, provided that the discounted price does not fall below the minimum sales price of $497. Can you offer gifts or bonus content as a marketing promotion? Yes, so long as the gift or bonus content does not violate the terms and conditions provided in the licensing agreement. And it goes on from there. So I'm just going to scroll so you understand the length of this document. So if you don't like scrolling, just close your eyes for a second until you hear my voice again. As you see, for somebody who's reselling a product, they're kind of tying your hands behind your back in a lot of ways. Like back to my example of my perfume oil, let's say I bought it for $5 and I meant to sell it for 10, but I can't sell it. If I want to lower the price to $7, I'm allowed to because I've bought the product outright. With these kind of products, typically you are locked into selling it for a price. Also, multiple other people are buying both the resell and the master resell rights. So the market is going to get saturated with people all selling the exact same product at the exact same price. There's only so many bonuses you can offer to make this an attractive option. And there's only so many people that have $497 lying around that they're going to buy a course with. And here's the ultimate problem with something like this, which is that master resell rights can be sold to infinite other people. The word master resell sounds exclusive, like you are going to be the one distributing it to everyone else, but they're selling that same right to other people. So most wholesale companies will come up with some kind of way to make sure that there is not 10,000 stores selling the exact same product in the exact same place to the exact same people. But this master resell rights stuff, they will sell this to an infinite amount of people. And they are also selling this course themselves. So not only are you competing with all these other people who are selling not just the course, but the rights to sell the course, you're competing with the people who created the course who are selling the course and the rights to resell the course themselves. And they probably have a much larger audience than you do, I'm guessing. Now, if you are excited about digital products, I completely understand. There's a lot of upside to them. But if you don't like the terms of the resell rights and the master resell rights, there is a couple of ways that you can have your own digital product and have it work better for you. Have it either be something you had input into and or something that you could distribute the way you wanted, whether you wanted to give it away, whether you want to sell it on eBay, whether you want to change the price, that kind of thing. Our first option here is white labeling. So let's say that you look at Nicole's masterclass and you say, Nicole, I like that, but I want to call it the ultimate masterclass. Okay, I go through the whole thing. I scrub all the Nicole's masterclass branding, put the ultimate masterclass all over it, and hand it to you for a set price. And if you want to take that and you want to resell it to people, if you want to give it away, you can do that because you got the rights to it. And I took my name off of it and put your name on it. So you effectively own it as is in a white labeling scenario. And then you have private labeling. And this is the idea that you basically create the specs and branding and all of that, and you work with a company that's going to help you make that digital product. So you call me up and you say, Nicole, I have an idea for a course and I want you to help me make it. and you give me all the stipulations, and I put the whole thing together for you and hand it off to you. And you own it because you paid for it. It has your branding and all that all over it. You can distribute it how you want to, but you have effectively created the product with your input. Now, you probably have heard of private label more for physical products. For example, influencers who want their own makeup brand. Most influencers I know don't have a whole manufacturing facility, but what they'll do is they'll work with a makeup manufacturer and they'll say, okay, I want this Nicole makeup palette, right? I want these colors in it. I want it to look like this on the inside. I want the label to look like this. I want it to open like this. And that manufacturer might advise me and say, well, actually, if it opens this way, it'll be easier. They might have some sort of back and forth with you to make sure that the product is going to work well. And then they're going to make it for you. And I'm going to show you Nicole's makeup palette. And that manufacturer is completely invisible. But I clearly worked with one because I don't have a makeup manufacturing facility kicking around. So we use this term with physical products, I think, in a more familiar way, but you can also do it with digital products too. There are people like me who will work with you on your online course or who will help you lay out an ebook with your knowledge, that kind of thing. And essentially, you're paying me for my time and expertise to help you do it. And I'm like actually putting it together, but it belongs to you and it is your intellectual property and all of that at the end. So to me, resale rights or master resale rights is selling digital products with 100% downside. You don't create the content, you can't change the content. You're not even the person who's exclusively reselling the rights to the content. The creator of it continues to sell it. So you're not just competing with the other people who are reselling the rights to it. You're competing with the creator of the product who's selling the same thing you are and essentially competing with you, and you're agreeing to whatever terms they have. It could be selling the product at a specific price, it could be where you can and can't sell the product, it could be anything. And as we saw with that page we looked at, that's 13 pages of terms and conditions, which are online and are subject to change at any time. If you want to sell Roadmap to Riches for $497 with 13 pages of terms and conditions, knock yourself out. So I know it's really tempting. You see something like this and you see videos of people saying that they made $10,000 a day selling this or something like that. But the people who've made the most money at this so far are the creators of the course. They've made $10 million. And I want to ask you a few questions objectively. Number one, these videos you see of people making $10,000, is there any actual proof that they did and that they made the $10,000 doing the master resale rights? Number two, how big is their audience? Did they already have a big online audience to start with, and then they sold the product to some of them and they made sales quickly because they already had a big audience? Number three, okay, they made $10,000 in one day. Do they make that every day? Is there some kind of proof that this continues? Because otherwise, it's not like you can really quit your day job if you make $10,000 once. Life is long. We've got more bills than that. And number four, how many people do you think you could sell a $497 course to? I think probably I could sell this course to between 5 and 10 people maybe, like realistically. And I would think about the amount of effort I would have to do to even sell it to 5 to 10 people. And what I realized is I could just take something that I'm actually passionate about and make a digital product related to that and sell that even at a lower price. When I divide out the amount of hours I spent versus the amount of money I made, I think I'll make more money doing that than I will reselling someone else's course for $497 in this particular example. There might be other master resale rights things that come on the market that are lower cost or seem to work differently, but I just want to put you on alert that when you enter into this kind of agreement with somebody, typically it is all upside for them and all downside for you. Think about this. If the person who made this course thought they could sell 2 million copies of it, wouldn't they just sell 2 million copies of it themselves? Or do they want a volunteer sales force to sell copies of it for them? Just saying. So I hope if you were considering master resale rights and maybe still are, that you look into the agreement that you're signing. Read all the details, understand what you can and cannot do. And if you feel like it's too restrictive, there are other ways for you to make money that will not restrict you the way that this 13-page agreement does, reselling this $497 product. And I think if you took that energy and instead put it into making something that you can get excited about, if you divide up the amount of hours versus the amount of money you make, you will, I think, make more per hour selling a product that you made and or are excited about versus a high ticket product that literally thousands of other people are trying to sell. Just my opinion. So thanks so much for watching. If you have topics that you want me to cover or trainings you want me to do, you can leave it as a comment on this video. I'm going to be re-recording some of my old videos in the next little while. So if you see an old video of mine and you would like the production quality to go up, feel free to leave a comment underneath it. But you can also, if you're more shy, fill out the contact form of the website and let me know. Remember, if there was an easy way to make money on the internet, I'd be doing it. And I'm not touching this master resale rights thing with a 10-foot pole. Have a great rest of your day and take care.